Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Bloons Tower Defense 6. In this episode, I'm going to be doing the daily challenge most likely. Definitely want to be sure that it's an easy daily challenge today because I'm going to be trying Jarr's birthday request that I was very sure I remembered up until, yes, no, never mind, I remember. I was like, wait a second, what was the request? But it was to do an impoppable map with only dart monkeys. And this medium standard shouldn't be too difficult, so I'll just get this out of the way early or whatever. Because this map in particular, I never really find that difficult. I'm going to start off with Oben. Going to place him right about there. And as always, if the audio is a bit, like the game is a bit too loud compared to my voice, or if you think it's vice versa, where my voice is too loud compared to the game, feel free to let me know. I'm never sure if I ever accidentally change the volume settings or anything, and audio is always a big thing that I can't really test, especially in a live stream. I mean, I could test it, I guess, but it'd be a bit difficult. But anyways, oh no, I'm losing lives because I wasn't paying attention. Let's throw down a wizard. That should be helpful. And oh yeah, duh, because totally forgot that I had to use the bramble bushes to not lose lives when you're using Oben. And let's see. I guess I'm actually gonna go with the fireball guided magic path, because I'm going to use a spike factory to deal with any camo blooms, so I shouldn't really have to worry about the magic monkey or the wizard monkey. I don't know why I always call him a magic monkey, but because I mean that whole branch is like a magic monkey. But anyways, right, so I don't really need to worry about him having camo detection or removing the camo detection or removing the camo ability from the blooms or whatever. And I don't even need to worry about camo blooms until round 24, so I should have plenty of time. By the time I get to like round 20, I should probably think about building a spike factory, since, you know, it's probably going to be a little bit tough. Well, I don't know, in 4 rounds, you think I can get 800? I don't know, but I do kind of want to get lead popping earlier than that. Even though there's obviously no lead balloons until after the camo balloons, trying to save up for 1100 from round 25 to 28 feels a little bit more difficult than saving up for 800 from round 20 to 24. Plus, even if I didn't have enough, I could just use the little bramble bush thing from Oben in order to deal with that first camo balloon. And then really from there, it's just round 33 and on that I have to worry about. And I do have to remember that, the spike factory does need lead popping, because I have to go up to round 59, which is the camo lead round, which I actually don't remember. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say I don't remember if the lead spikes on the spike factory were. Oh no, okay. That's close. I don't remember if the lead spikes were the second tier or the third tier, but as I was trying to explain that that's what I was thinking about, I remembered. And also, I just remembered purple balloons are a thing, and my magic attacks don't affect purple balloons. That's great. And what was that round? I think that was either round 25 or 6. Wasn't really paying attention. Probably 26. But yeah, so that's another thing that I have to worry about. I don't know if the alchemist will help. I'm pretty sure the actual alchemist attack is enough to pop the purple balloons, but I don't know if doing like the acidic mixture will help. So I don't know. That's interesting. But the spike factory should probably be enough, especially once I get up to the 2400 upgrade. Yeah, it should be fine, because it really only has to worry about camo balloons. And I mean, that bramble bush totally took down round 33 on its own, so that's cool. And then I think after that it's like round 36 or 7 that has some camo balloons. I don't know, we'll see. We'll learn together, even though I totally should have remembered from Bloons Star Defense 5 and the many hours I've played this game. But after round 24 and 33, I generally have good camo detection, so I never really have to worry about it. Okay, 36. Oh, that's right. I was testing it like 2 days ago. Which actually, speaking of 2 days ago, which it was actually yesterday, but the Adventure Time Bloons crossover game, I've been playing that a little bit more off screen, and I'm finally getting a hang of like which characters are good for which things, and I'm not just upgrading blindly as much. But yeah, so I was also thinking of possibly just like purchasing one of the upgrades or heroes or something in order to remove the ads, and then that way I can just stream it normally and not worry about ads popping up. As long as that's how that works, which it should be, considering that's what it says it does. But yeah, so that's a thing that might happen. If you guys are interested in that. And skip the white hot spikes. And let's see, that's 10,000. So I might as well go for the Alchemist and get that Berserker Brew up, as well as the Perishing Potion. So that Oben and the Wizard Monkey are even stronger. Because as you could tell from that last attempt, the Moab was able to get a few lives in, or leak a few lives past my Spike Factory, basically. Because that was really the main defense against a Moab. Technically, I should be going for that 10,000 Arcane Spike, but I don't know if I'll have enough for it. And, okay, yeah, so, well, never mind. I was going to say, so the Alchemist wasn't able to defeat the purple balloons, but they were camouflaged, so that's why they couldn't pop it. So let's see. I do kind of want to get another Spike Factory, which will probably be a good idea in order to deal with the Moab balloons more. I guess I probably should be taking this time to learn where all the camo levels, or camo rounds are, but I don't know. I feel like I'll probably be okay regardless of camo balloons or whatever. Like in other, other playthroughs or whatever. Let's see. So we've got 2 Spike Factories. Hello, Jason14 Games. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. How are you today? I was kind of forgetting what my my welcome thing is, but yeah, this map it's not necessarily a new map. It's one of the original ones. Also, I totally forgot how amazingly overpowered that forest is, but yeah, it's not necessarily a new map. I'm just doing the daily challenge, so shouldn't be too difficult. Huzzah, more monkey money! Let's get the Arcane Spike. Which I was about to say, oh hey, it's taking down the camo balloons, but no, that's not what was happening. Although, just to be sure that camo balloons are no longer an issue, I'm gonna get Shimmer, even though it's only for the last couple rounds. Should be nice, since the Spike Factory is apparently not that amazing. Have I got the True Dark Temple yet? I have not, because I don't know what that is. I never really pay much attention to the temple, just because it's so expensive that there's no way to like fully optimize it unless you're really going like hardcore round 200 or whatever. I tend to just play up to like round 80 for the most part, and then 100 whenever I do chimps or impoppable or whatever. So yeah, I never really mess with the temple. Unless I do the the sandbox mode and then just play around with it. But yeah. What is the True Dark Temple? Because well, yeah, never mind. I was about to say, like, I feel like I'd be interested in that, but then I just finished explaining why I wouldn't be interested in how to do that. I mean, yeah, I'm interested in how you do it, but I wouldn't ever actually take the time to do it, basically. Unless it was in sandbox mode. Unless you can't do it in sandbox mode. That would be interesting. But anyways. Victory. And now, let's get one more monkey knowledge in the military tree. Because why not? And then we'll be doing, which one? Because what I'm trying to do is a challenge put forth by Jarr Jam to use only dart monkeys on Impoppable, which actually, now that I remember, that means I need to do it on a track that I can actually do Impoppable on. So could I do it on Hedge? Probably. But alright, I'll try it on Hedge if I can. Yeah, okay. So this should be interesting because I'm not a huge fan of this track, but get max green monkey knowledge, then a max sun temple, and then get all the tires for the true sun temple, then build Batman and anti-balloon out of its range. I see. Anyways, let's see. So only dart monkeys. Shouldn't be too bad because I do have monkey knowledge. And he did not request that I turn off monkey knowledge. So, huzzah, I've beaten the system. But let's see. I'm probably going to want a mix of all the tower types. Obviously, I'm going to need a Juggernaut to take care of the lead balloons. And Triple Dart is kind of my go-to just because it's so cheap compared to the other towers. I mean, even the Juggernaut is more expensive. But I am going to need one. So I'm going to place probably like 2 or 3 right here at the front. And I'll most likely end up getting an Ultra Juggernaut. That's for sure. And then I'll probably... I mean, I could just spam Juggernauts on like all of those straight pathways that I just realized would be really useful to throw Juggernaut at. And I also just recently realized that the Juggernaut ball like bounces around off edges or off walls or whatever. Is that new? Because I don't remember it doing that. And then just like after one of the new recent patches it started doing that, and I was like, wait, what? Because I'm guessing when I normally do it, or when I normally use it, it's just on a more open area, so it never bounced off of anything before it reached its pop limit or something. But I think I was doing it on the corn maze thing, cornfield or whatever, and that's what made it bounce around or something. I don't know. But let's see. I'm gonna get another triple dart. Just because I did technically leak a balloon. Thankfully I have the monkey knowledge. What other streams do I do? For the most part, I've just been doing Balloon Star Defense 6. But recently I've been wanting to play Warframe on stream. I don't know if you're familiar with that game, but it's a really awesome game and I highly recommend you checking out. Or I highly recommend that you check it out. That's what I was trying to say. I'm gonna need lead popping real soon, so I probably shouldn't build another dart monkey. But I actually have a video up just recently of when I was just doing a test stream because, or not really a test stream, I was just making a quick stream because I wasn't able to stream Balloon Star Defense for some reason. Like my phone wasn't letting me, or my phone wasn't connecting to YouTube, blah blah blah. But so I streamed a little bit of Warframe, and if you've never played the game, it's probably going to look very confusing because I don't really explain very much, and because I've been playing it for like 3 years, I just know everything and I'm going around without taking the time to think about it or explain it basically. But yeah, if it looks interesting enough, then I might stream that more or something. But what else was I going to say? Oh, that's right. Also the Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense thing. I'm thinking maybe I'll stream that on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then regular Bloons Tower Defense 6 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I have played Bloons Tower Defense Battles. I actually have a few videos up on my channel of me playing it, and my basic, or the basic consensus that I get, is that even the right way to phrase that? I don't know, but my thoughts on that are I'm sure it's a great game, but I tend to just use the same strategy over and over again, or at least the same couple strategies, which tends to make the game pretty boring and repetitive. Obviously, I could just switch up my strategy and use like fan requested strategies, but I'm much more of a cooperative person than I am a competitive person, or at least I generally prefer cooperative games versus competitive games for the most part. So the Blue Star Defense battles isn't quite as much of an appeal for me. What strat do I do? Essentially, well, it's been a while since I played, but essentially just ninja monkeys, wizards, I think, and oh no, that's more than 25. Dang it. What time is it? 15 minutes? Dang. Because I don't know how... You know what? Yeah, I'm going to restart this. We'll see how well I do on my second attempt. I actually didn't think it was going to be this difficult. I guess because it's on Impossible, the balloons move faster. I think that's how that works. You know, it's not like I'm an expert at this or anything. But anyways, I use a lot of ninja monkeys, and I'm not even sure, actually, now that you mention it. In terms of offense, the strategy I would always use is checking to see if my opponent has prepared for camo lead, which like 9 times out of 10 when I was playing that game, they did not account for camo lead by like round 13, I think. And then I was able to just send like 4 of those and win the game pretty easily. So with that in mind, I'm pretty sure I had something that could counter camo lead. So probably a wizard monkey is the cheapest one that I can think of. Because I like using ninja monkeys, but I don't like using the flash bomb. Super monkey is a dart monkey, but those dart faster. True, but the challenge was just regular dart monkeys. So I will not be cheating and using super monkey. Plus, I'm actually kind of not a fan of the super monkey. I feel like it's... I mean, okay, I'm going to say it's overrated, but I don't think I actually talked to anyone about balloons. So I don't know how I got that idea of it being overrated, like where I got that idea from. I think just because it's so expensive and powerful that I think like, I don't need that. I can figure out something better than the most powerful tower in the game, obviously. So yeah, dang it, I don't know why I did quick shots. That's not what I'm building, but that's fine. Should probably be more useful or something. But anyways, yeah, Super Monkey is technically, you know, the most powerful or whatever, but I would much rather use a Grandmaster Ninja than any old Super Monkey. But I tend to use both anyways for my main strategy, on this game at least. Balloon Star Defense battles, I have no idea what my strategy used to be, but I just remember it used to be a lot of ninjas. And then of course if there was water on the track, then I would use the Buccaneer and use that for my camo lead detection. If not that, probably a wizard. Maybe Spike Factory, I don't know. Because those are pretty much the main things that can get camo lead early on. Oh, interesting. Anyways, almost forgot to build that Juggernaut. I think I'm doing better. Wasn't entirely paying attention, but I think I haven't leaked any. Oh, I mean, I haven't leaked any real lives, obviously, because I only have 1 life. But yeah, no, didn't leak that like 1 or 2 pink balloons that I leaked last time. All right, so what I'm gonna do differently this time compared to that first attempt is I'm just gonna spam triple shots rather than the crossbow monkey, which I don't know if that's gonna be a better idea. And I don't remember how expensive the crossbow monkey is. Let me check. Okay, so 240 for a regular old dart monkey. Come on, there we go. So 240, 350, 590. What was that? 13, 14, 40? yeah, 1440 if I was going to get a crossbow, and then 1560, 1790. So that would be 1790 if I did the crossbow. And I should have kept that number in my head, but I'm just going to recount anyways. And actually, you know what? I need to build these faster because it's almost round 40. So no counting, just quick old triple shot. Okay. Now I can count. Let's see. So those are 240. Wow, my brain. 240, 360. 590, 9, 10, 70. 1180. What was that? 1180. I got distracted. Dang it! I could have built another one, and I possibly could have survived. I can probably do this challenge on a different map, but let's see. Probably could. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna use a continue just because I know that I was distracted and not thinking properly. So let's do one more triple shot. I can technically buy another one. I'm just gonna see if this is enough. I don't think it will be. Oh. Yes, it was. Okay, so if I had just built that one more dart monkey without distracting myself by, counting, then I would have been fine. So I'm just gonna take that as a win, basically. I mean, I haven't won yet, but let's see. I need camo lead detection, as I've been talking about because of Bloons Star Defense battles. So let's see. One more Juggernaut after this one. And then I think I'll be okay on Juggernauts. And I want to put them near the beginning because I want them to be like attacking towards the front of the pack and it like bouncing around and actually hitting everything else. So that should be good. And this defense, what I like about it is that, especially because of these Juggernauts, essentially if I can pop one tier of balloon, then I can pop a bunch of that tier of balloon. Meaning if I pop that Moab, then I should be able to pop any Moab that shows up, more or less. Gonna set this one to last targeting. And there was something about that Juggernaut or Spike-a-Pult that almost looked 8-bit because of the outline on it. So that was kind of cool. But let's see. I am going to need more dart monkeys or triple darts in order to take down the to take down like a BFB or something. And I know I should probably use like a crossbow master to take down the blimps, but I feel like just shooting out all these extra darts is a bit more effective because the triple dart has a monkey knowledge upgrade that turns it from shooting 3 darts to 4 darts every like 4th shot. So in that sense, they do more than the crossbow because the crossbow does like 3 layers per shot, which is pretty good, but obviously throwing a 4th dart every 4 shots is more effective in my opinion. Plus I haven't actually compared the like attack rate from a crossbow and a triple dart monkey. So yeah. Should I build another Juggernaut? I think I'll be okay without another Juggernaut, at least on that side. But I'm definitely going to place one here. And I'm going to set it to closest, because if I do first, then it's just going to be launching near the, obviously near the beginning of, or near the end of the track. If I do last, then it's going to be firing near the beginning. So I need to do it as closest, so it'll actually go down that lane. Probably. Pretty sure that's how that'll work. Now I should probably use a Super Monkey Fan Club. That's pretty good. And we've tested on other streams how good the Plasma Monkey fan club is. But I'm actually going to save up for the Ultra Juggernaut because I'm pretty confident that this defense will also take down the BFB. Because it takes down the Moab pretty quick, and the BFBs do move slower. So we'll see. Although after I say that, I'm a little bit nervous. So let's see. Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, okay, cool. So as I said before, if I can take down one BFB, I should be able to take down any BFBs that it throws at me. Or at least whatever they can throw at me. If I threw like 300 BFBs, then yeah, that'd be a different story. But should be able to get the Ultra Juggernaut, which hopefully is worth the 18,000. It'd be pretty lame if it, oh dang, fortified, forgot about those. But didn't seem to be too difficult. So let's see. I do kind of want to build my defenses more because, okay, that's not that many lives, right? Right? That's not gonna, aw, jeez. Dang it, I was about to say, I guess I'll continue, but I don't have enough. So I've lost this round. I will attempt this again at a later date, probably tomorrow. Well, actually no, tomorrow's gonna be the Adventure Time video. So maybe I'll like record my attempts on my lunch break or something. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's gonna be it for this episode. If you want, I was thinking of streaming, like I was saying earlier, the Adventure Time on Tuesday and Thursdays, maybe Warframe on Wednesdays, just because of the alliteration, and then that would be Bloons Star Defense 6 Mondays and Fridays. But I don't know. We'll see if you guys want to comment on that. If not, I'll probably just do whatever I feel like. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.